what are some of the most important challenges that you feel like that administrators are trying to solve right now?
I think so. How nursing facilities work is you get audited by the state, and it's called a state survey. So those also got paused during COVID as well.
Okay.
They're supposed to be get annually surveyed, or every year annually. So that's one of the things that's also a big challenge is you're constantly having to prepare and make sure that your facility is ready for the survey, because they will come in and audit every itty bitty little thing, make sure that everything's clean, which they should.
Yeah,
we should make sure that we're providing great facilities for our residents.
That didn't used to happen. That was actually something that came about because of legislation.
Yes, many years ago.
Yep.
But yes, so I think that's one of the biggest challenges, just as being an administrator, whether it's COVID or not. Survey's hard. Survey's stressful. Survey's crazy. But as long as you prepare for it in advance, it can be manageable.
Yeah.
And okay. So I think that's one of the biggest things that people are struggling with is the survey, and just making sure that you're prepared, but also including the families in that and making sure that the residents are happy. I think that's one of the biggest challenges, is making sure that each resident feels comfortable at your facility, like it's at home. We want to make sure like every single resident feels like they're at home, because it's important to us.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that they know that they're loved and taken care of, and that they are safe in our hands and care or whatever.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure that they know that they're in a safe space. And that is a big challenge, just as far as, because you're mixing so many different backgrounds. You're mixing families in, you're mixing doctors in, you're mixing, and they most likely were in a traumatic situation to be able to get them into this facility, whether they were in a car accident or something like that, or if they've just aged. So a lot of times they've been, this has been a process to get them into the facility. And so a lot of the times when facilities come, or when residents come to the facility, it's kind of a breath of fresh air for them, talking with people who know their situation, who've been through it before, and they can lean on us. Yeah. And so a challenge is that communication of making sure every person is welcomed right on time, right is when they come in, and making sure that each person is feeling like we laid out the red carpet just for them, because that's what they deserve.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's crazy when you have lots of people coming in all at the same time, and just making sure that every single person feels individual and valued. And so
the facilities have got to make sure that they're seeing the residents, that they're taking care of them, that they feel heard, and that they're prepping to pass what they need to pass to keep within the regulations.